We're not pulling our punches. We're going for the most serious charges we can get.
Images of brawling, looting, and arson were broadcast around the world in the hours after the Vancouver Canucks lost in the Stanley Cup final. It's been more than 2 months since then, but police have yet to lay any charges. So investigators are now turning to the internet for help. They have launched a new website aimed at identifying riot suspects. 40 photos have been posted so far, and another 100 will be added in the next few months. Now, Daniel Leandro launched a similar website just hours after the violence broke out. He joins us this morning from Vancouver. Thanks for joining us, Daniel. How do you feel when you see the police have essentially done what you pretty much did right after the riots occurred?
When I found out yesterday, I just thought it was hilarious, and I'm kind of wondering why it took so long now, even if that's what they're going to do to get to it.
Your website went viral just days after it was posted. What did you put on your website? Is it very similar to what the Vancouver Police Department's website looks like?
Yeah, it's just basically a Tumblr page, so it's just a collection of pictures and little write-ups I could do under the pictures, or like blog post on its own. And I was getting like hundreds of submissions like on a daily basis for the first few days, many of which I just didn't even bother posting. I just told people to send it directly to the Vancouver PD.
So why did you do this initially?
Like I said last time, it was just based on seeing people like walking out of stores looking directly at news cameras, and I just wanted to start getting help collecting like these very clear images to submit, hoping that we could actually see something happen with it.
I find it interesting that you were never contacted by police yourself. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. I didn't rightly expect to be, because there was a larger Facebook group that did a lot more and was indeed in contact with police. But yeah, it is slightly surprising when I think back on it.
Because you were collating all this information, as you say, just out of being a good citizen. So how does it make you feel knowing that nobody has been charged yet?
It's pretty disappointing to find out that not a single charge has been laid. From looking at their site, I understand that they're waiting to put harsher charges down once they have all their information. But it would have been nice to see some smaller charges, like they mentioned, like mischief or vandalism now, and then once everything's done, bring the secondary larger charges in.
Can you explain to us what the mood is like in Vancouver now that several months have gone by after the riot? Is it still garnering as much attention as it was right when it happened, and when perhaps some feel justice would have been better served if people were arrested right away, as they were in London, for example?
Oh, I definitely think the prevailing attitude is that people should have been arrested right away, just like they were in London. I think the issue with that comparison is that in places like London, they have a longer history of public riots, and therefore their laws and their police are better equipped to handle it. But the prevailing attitude in Vancouver is like most people I know just up and forgot about it. I wasn't even thinking about this till I got a call from you guys. It's like a sad thing, but it's not happening. We're slightly annoyed about it still, and we've just moved on.
Well, Daniel, we appreciate you taking the time to speak to us this morning. Thanks so much.
No problem.
Daniel Leandro, he created a website to identify some of the Vancouver rioters.